good? What's good? What's good, my people? I couldn't go live, man, for about what? About a week or two. They're going through my old videos and finding stuff to strike. Yeah. So that's what they doing, man. They going through the, election season about to start up, and it's like they going through my videos where I speak about Joe Biden, Kamala, and the Democratic Party. So I got a backup channel, Personal City TV 2. So y'all go to that and subscribe to that, because I know eventually they're gonna be talking about I can't have this channel no more. And talking about I got too many strikes and I'm going against the community. Shout out to the one person who came into the room. But basically all it is they don't want nobody to speak the truth, man. Anybody who get banned or gets shadow banned or get blocked or can't go live or get strikes on there, them the people that's telling the truth, man. Period. Period, man. They don't like when niggas start speaking that real. So as you see in the title, it says BrainWashed Blacks. And what inspired me to do this was a young lady I was going back and forth with, man, on the it's called the Root. And she on there talking about we gotta vote and they trying to stop us from voting. And I'm asking her like, who is they? She talking about, if you don't know who they is, then we don't need to be talking. But she already know what I'm about to lead into and what I'm about to say to her. All that scare tactic shit, they all every 4 years. It's like, dog, it's like we like I hate to say it, man, we down there like cattle, dog. Like we move when they tell us to move. We don't sit in there and think like, man, we've been doing this shit since the 60s. Literally. We've been literally doing this shit since the 60s, man. Ever since what's dog head name? Cause after JFK got killed, I forgot my man's name, but he was the vice president. He ended up Lyndon Baines Johnson. And he ended up signing the Civil Rights Act just on GP. He really didn't want to sign it. He really was real racist. You know what I mean? Like, let me just say this like this, y'all. Like, I can put in the form of females how they deal with niggas. Like, you got some females that deal with niggas that got a little bit of money and some inches. So she treat him a certain type of way. Another nigga, he might be nice to her. Now, keep in mind, the nigga with the money and the inches talk to her any old type of way. He can call her 4 in the night. What you doing, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Let me come off and drop it off in your drawers. He can talk to her crazy because he got inches and he got money. Now, Doghead, who might not have no inches, but he real nice. Got a few dollars, but he real nice. He can't talk to her any old way because she gonna treat him like, hey, hold up, you can't talk to me like that. So that's how I look at black folk when it comes to Democrats and Republicans. The Democrats, I hate to put it like this, but the Democrats is like the ones with the inches and the money, and then the Republicans is like the ones with no inches, but they nice, but you get what I'm saying. So the Republicans, they tell you, man, we tired of y'all hoes being on Section 8. Democrats say, we don't mind keeping y'all on Section 8 because it's going to keep your family split up. Ha ha ha. So we thinking since they giving us Section 8, the black women think, they giving us Section 8, they nice. No. Can you bring a black man in your household? Can you build with a black man? No. They basically pay you and clothe you and shelter you as long as you don't keep the black man around. That seems like a problem. Why the black man can't be around? If a woman got kids with a man and she on Section 8, why the father can't stay there? Why they gotta tell the father he can't be there? But he the father of the kids and he with the baby mama. Like, make that make sense. So the Democrats are passive racists. Like, they not like the Republicans, man. The Republicans gonna tell you, I'm tired of you hoes laying up on Section 8, food stamps, everything we get, we tired of that. We ain't taking care of y'all no more. They might even say some racist shit. You know, slip what they call it a hot mic. They might say something slick out the mouth. We raw, they call us niggas. We call each other niggas. They trying to kill us. We trying to kill us. Like, I just heard my man say the realest shit today. Now listen to him on one of them lives, man. And he was like, you know what white folk and black folk, you know what white folk and niggas got in common? They both hate niggas. I said, oh man, that's cold. That's cold blooded because that's real. White folk killers, police killers, we march. Oh, we shall overcome. So many niggas. I'm here in Detroit. So many. A nigga just got killed last shit. What? It's Thursday. So Wednesday night going to Thursday morning, he going in to get him something to eat. Nigga was hungry. Had his little curties on his chain. They plotted on that boy. The person who worked at the restaurant who looking at the camera said they had been sitting there for about an hour. So they was waiting on somebody, man. Maybe not particularly him per se, but they was looking to rob somebody if they sat in the parking lot for an hour. But my thing is, why did they let them niggas sit in the parking lot for an hour? That's a whole nother discussion. But bottom line, my man lost his life. They robbed him and killed him over a chain and some glasses. Nobody gonna march. All they gonna do is get some t-shirts. Nigga gonna, you know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna put some teddy bears. Just basic regular nigga shit. Now let it been a white cop that killed him and robbed him. Everybody marching. Everybody tearing up the city. So my thing is, man, when we gonna wake up and stop being so scared of white folk who tell us the truth about us? I hear black women all day. I can't stand niggas that be lying. Okay, so you like to hear the truth then, right? So you don't want the white man or the white woman to tell you the truth that they don't like you? What you want them to like you? We say all day, every day, man, I don't care about such and such. Niggas don't even rock with their own family. Don't even talk to their cousins and brothers and sisters, aunties, uncles. But you crying and pitching a bitch because the white man don't like you. Or the white man said, oh, man, I don't want them niggas over here. This is our golf course. We don't want these niggas over here. We crying. Oh, we can't be in the golf course. Da, 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 da. Who cares? So it's like we get so riled up about bullshit, man, and don't even be on real shit. Like, I don't like make that make sense to me, man. Like that lady on there, she got like she about in her 50s, 60s. You still crying? You still like, oh man, I gotta go vote because they trying to stop me from voting. And I'm telling her, what is we getting out of our vote? It seems like everybody else getting something for they shit. Like, Asians don't even make up enough voting block to even make a difference in voting. So if they voted, if all Asians voted in America, they still won't even make an imprint or a dent on the electric or the outcome of an election. Jews, LGBT, they don't even have enough numbers to even make an impact. But they still got protection. They still got resources coming their way. Why? So we keep voting, and why is we still at the bottom of every fucking category? Like, literally, you can Google this shit. Niggas can't be dumb Like niggas don't want to be smart. Niggas want to be dumb and play dumb. But think about it. You can Google this shit. In college degrees, we still last. In high school, graduations, over I'm talking about this overall. Like we still dead last. Business ownership, last. Lawyers, doctors, everything, every category you can think of, we last. But they love the first black woman to do this. Like they didn't tap the black man to be some type of joint chief staff or some bullshit like that. They like, oh, he the first one, he the second one since Colin Powell. Who gives a fuck? What is black people as a whole, like Minister Louis Farrakhan said, the masses of black people are suffering. They just put these puppies, these Oprahs, these bootlick niggas in front of us and make us think that we doing something. Black people at large as a whole is fucking struggling as a people. And they keep every fucking 4 years, they get us scared, riled up, like the NAACP, which was started by white folk. The seed money came from white folk. Do your research. That's a white group that got black face to it. But Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, they don't like black people. Man don't give a fuck. It's like my 6-year-old son. I'm telling him now. They bother me, Daddy. Man, listen, man. If they know they can keep pushing your buttons, they're gonna keep doing it. If they know they can say da, 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 and you get upset, they gonna keep doing that. We like 6-year-old. We damn near like my 6-year-old son, dog. We get rushed on. Oh man, Donald Trump said, woo, woo, woo. We not thinking about the long game. We not thinking about the long term. Like, damn, man, we really fucked up. We need resources. Then they tell us we gotta vote. If we don't vote, we messed up already. I always use the analogy or the comparison to relationships and sex and all that, because all that shit play hand in hand. But my thing is, when a female mad at you, what they do? Do they still give you coochie and head? Or do they say, nah, I ain't giving you no coochie and head to get your attention? Or they hit you with the silent treatment. Right? So why we don't use that same mindset when it comes to voting? If all black people didn't vote this election, trust me, they'll be talking about what y'all want. We'll give y'all promises. We gonna deliver. We gonna make sure we do a promissory note to y'all. I guarantee you, if we talking about reparations, if we talking about funding for businesses, if we talking about whatever we talking about that we need, like we need police. They just shot. Now, they ain't killed a young man. He's 11 years old in Mississippi. He called 911 to get help and end up getting shot by the police. Like, make this make sense to me, man. Ain't this around the time when George Floyd died? Wasn't it today or yesterday? Some bullshit like that. So we still dealing with police brutality still. So why we don't have nothing to protect us from them? Why they don't end qualified immunity? Why we can't sue the police officer? The police officer who shot that young man, we should be able to sue them, he or she, directly. Y'all fail to realize that's how I know we not educated and we don't want to get educated. When the police kill a nigga and the city and we sue, the family sue, Breonna Taylor, all these families sue, right? George Floyd family, they sue, right? That money don't come from the police department. It don't come from their pension. It don't come from them directly. It comes from the city. Do y'all understand? This money literally comes from the city. So whoever was marching, oh, we gonna get the police. Yeah, we gonna sue them. And yeah, we sued them. They paying their own tax money. They basically taking their money out their pocket and giving it to the George Floyd family. Police are sitting there laughing like, so what? we gonna go kill another nigga, and then y'all gonna end up paying the families again. Cause it ain't coming out of our pension, it ain't coming out of the police department, and it ain't coming out of our shit directly. So it just perpetuates the thing system, and it keep going on and on and on and on. And then they tell us the Democrats, Joe Biden, Kamala, or anybody come forward, I don't care who it is, Barack Obama, whoever come forward, they always say, hey, just keep voting. We gonna come around to y'all eventually. But look at the immigrants though. The immigrants are flooding into the country. They getting resources right now. They're not even citizens. And they getting resources. They're getting shelter. They're getting put up in hotels. They're getting money on cards. They're getting health care. They're getting food. Everything. The homeless here in America can't even get that. And if they do, they gotta go through a bunch of red tape, a bunch of paperwork. What paperwork they going through? It seems like they expediting whatever they need. Ukraine. We didn't get Ukraine billions and billions and billions and billions on top of billions of dollars. And Joe Biden even said out his own mouth, we're going to keep helping them. And as long as I'm president, we're going to keep helping them. So basically, they got an open-end checkbook. The Israelis, all these foreign countries. See, y'all niggas, man, this was going to happen. And y'all going to be feeling some type of way, but hey, the writing's on the wall. We already a permanent underclass. I repeat, black people already a permanent underclass. Like here in Michigan, our governor in the school system, they want to they about to get rid of the A through F system, where you grade people A, B, C, shit that we've been dealing with for what? They're in their centuries, right? So I made a comment and say, damn, how are we going to compete with China, India, and Russia? And the AI technology. Our kids black kids don't even have a chance. So, oh man, they so locked out of what's gonna happen in the future. That's why they building these prisons. That's why they expanding the graveyards. They know where they going. Side note, then you got all these black women. Oh, fuck these niggas. We don't need these niggas. You procreating with these niggas. You letting these niggas, excuse my French, but you letting these niggas nut up in you. And you keep having kids after kids after kids after kids, but then these niggas ain't shit. I would say good for something. You stay letting them put off in you, shoot your club up. Then you talk that bullshit because your baby daddy, your real baby daddy is the government. But the government already know where your kids gonna go. So many people I know I grew up with, girls I grew up that lost their fucking sons, man. And all they did is argue back and forth who the best parent. Kid gone now. It don't matter who the best parent and who did what and who didn't do what. Child gone now. Young man gone now. Now they crying. Fail to realize, man, it takes a man to raise a man, yo. So the government know where your children is going. We are permanent underclass. Now they letting all these illegals in here, these immigrants, to replace us. In certain cities in LA, they making it where illegals can have the right to vote. Illegals have the right to be on the police department. They don't have to be a citizen to be on the police department. They're already giving them benefits and giving them, a hand up, a leg up. Like, have y'all ever sit and thought like, damn, we've been here since slavery, right? Arabs come over here. How do they own gas stations and liquor stores? How did they get a liquor license? They from a whole nother country. How do they get a liquor license in America? And they just came over here. How do they own all the liquor stores? How do they own all the corner stores, all the gas stations? This shit is systematic of what they do to us, man. They allow them to come in here and jump the line on us. Then have us looking like if y'all just work harder, y'all can get it too. Not knowing they didn't gave these motherfuckers that shit. So I'm telling you, man, we got to get off the like. Eventually, like I said, man, like with this election cycle, you gonna see. You gonna see what Joe Biden and them do when they tell all them illegals they have the right to vote. They federalize voting and say illegals can vote, and you got all them illegals who just came in can vote. Now it's eventually gonna backfire on them because Mexicans, Latinos are not a monolithic people. They didn't create us to be a monolithic people. We know we don't think the same. My thoughts, trust me, ain't the same as the same in the hood as certain niggas in the hood. So we not a monolithic people, but for some odd reason, when it comes to voting, we all feel like we got to get behind one candidate. You ever heard of that saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket? Why do we every 4 years keep putting our eggs in one basket? And any nigga who get outside that basket, he a coon, he a bootleg, he a sellout, he this, that, and the third. What the fuck is you? We gotta keep it real. What the fuck is you? We done voted for Democrats for 60, then there's 70 years, and we ain't moved an inch as a whole. Now we can point Puffy, Oprah, Russell Simmons, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, certain people in business, certain people over here in these sectors, but that's a small percentage. You boil all them niggas up, they still don't even amount to an Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or Warren Buffett or all the Jews. It's only 2% of Jews in this country, but they own 90 some percent of the money. The banks, the lawyers, the doctors. They only 2% in the country. They earned it. I'm not saying they got it handed down to them. They earned it. They just know how to make money on top of money and keep that money with them. Like here in Michigan, you got Sam Bernstein. You got Sam Bernstein, he retired. You got the son. He got two sons and a daughter. They all lawyers. See, the one son, Richard Bernstein, is blind. And he's sitting on the Supreme Court justice here in Michigan. He can't see worth a shit. So it's gonna continue. Then their kids gonna be lawyers and so on and so forth, man. Like, do y'all understand where we headed as a people, yo? Like, as a people, we is doomed. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you got all this technology. Kids ain't trying to learn. They right now, my son in high school, they down there holding their hand for them to do the work. They still don't want to do the work. Telling you, boy, we gotta wake the fuck up real quick, real soon. Because once they get all these illegals over here, we already a underclass, a permanent underclass. We're gonna be a permanent underclass. That means we dead for life. Now they're gonna keep the Oprahs, they're gonna keep the Puffies, they're gonna keep. It's like window shopping. It's like going to Neiman Marcus and seeing some badass shoes or outfit. That's how they do us with Puffies and Jay-Z's and Beyonce's. They put them in the window, and we walk past like we struggling and shit. We barely can pay our bills, and we check the check and just struggling. Niggas ain't balling out here. Like when I see niggas, man, like they say the average American. When they say this, listen, y'all. When they say the average American, they mean white people, yo. The average American has less than $500 in they savings. So when I see niggas and they floss and they like, I see chicks, no disrespect. I see these chicks, they jumping in the, in and out of the Mercedes Benz and they got the big old trucks. Man, they is not living like how they think they living, man. They is living, they is minus, negative minus, nigga. Because if you got a Mercedes Benz, you paying 400-500 for a car note. You don't. You're independent. I'm gonna pay my own rent. So now you're paying 15. If you own a home, whatever you're doing, mortgage, you in the thousands right there. Plus your mortgage, you had 2 G's, 2,500 right there just in car and house. They ain't talking on food, crab boils, going out to eat, going on vacations, buying shit. Yo income, dog. Your income is not. There ain't nobody making no $5,000 a month, dog, unless they some type of lawyer or doctor, yo. Let's keep it real. I don't care if you work at the plant. I don't care what you do. You ain't bringing in no 5 G's a month, dog. So these people are trying to live the lifestyle like the Oprahs and the Jay-Z's and the Beyonce's, because that's what they're showing us. Only here in Michigan, no, I can use Detroit. Detroit is 80-something, 80% like they're in the 70s now. Black, right? But only 2% are black-owned businesses. Like, make that make sense, man. But we around here flossing like we got it. See, we like to look rich. Spend our money to look rich, but we really ain't rich. Now, like I said about them Arabs, like I said about the Jews, I have my gripe with them, but one thing they do, they keep that money with them and they keep getting money. We laugh, see an Arab with some shoes and shit. Nigga has some sandals on we laughing at him. Hey buddy, he got on some sandals in that bitch and some FUBU joggies and a t-shirt. We laughing, they broke. No, you dumb nigga, you come in here and spend all your money with them. They rich, you broke. So I just was inspired to do this video, man, because that lady is representing like a 90% of black folk, man. They gonna scare us this election. Oh, Trump, DeSantis. We can't allow Republicans to get into office. We can't. We gotta elect Joe Biden. Joe Biden can barely stand up, man. He can barely put a fucking sentence together. Kamala, she talking circles. She and the sky is blue, and the reason why the sky is blue because it's a beautiful blue, and I just love blue. She talk like that. She don't know her asshole from a hole in the wall. So you know how she moved up. So at the end of the day, why do we keep voting for these people, man? We don't get nothing. So I'm going on 30 minutes of rant, dog. I just was like, man, come on, man. We gotta wake up, cuz. So like I said, man, they fucking with my channel. You know, it's election season. They know they gonna start talking that real shit. So they gonna end up striking me again on something. They gonna say I went against the community. They gonna say something. But I got a backup channel called Versal City TV 2. Y'all subscribe to that, man. Because eventually, like I said, they gonna X this one out. I got what 1,600. I ain't got that many followers, but obviously I got enough voice where I got 1,600 people checking in on it. So they don't want no voice, nobody to go against what their agenda. It is what it is. So y'all enjoy y'all night. Peace.